I'm sure most of you have seen the new Diamond Store in State of Survival. State of Survival celebrated its 3rd birthday a few months ago. And in all honesty, I found it a little bit suspicious that the game only releases its own store now. So I did what every other logical person would do. I did some digging into the Diamond Store and why it's suddenly here. It is the 30th of November and State of Survival released this specific announcement on their Discord server. Survivor's official top-up center and the Diamond Store is opened now. This got me a little bit suspicious because I remembered a story from a few months ago. The Apple versus Epic court case. And if you are unaware who Epic exactly is, it is one of the biggest game publishers in the world. They made the Fortnite title, for example, which is a massive game. Some context, Apple takes 30% of every purchase that is made within a game. The other 70% goes to the publisher. Long story short, Epic doesn't agree with the percentage of money that Apple takes from in-game purchases of their games. In the end, nobody really won, but it created one big massive issue. Other games started thinking, and I'm almost 90% convinced that FunPlus, the company that created State of Survival, did the exact same thinking process. Now, many other games such as Game of Thrones, Clash of Clans have found a bypass for this issue. They simply created their own store. This, for example, is the store that Clash of Clans uses, which is very similar to the Diamond Store of State of Survival.
They're the same picture.
They are not willing to pay Apple that 30% transaction fee, or they don't want to charge it to the customer anymore. This is also the reason why State of Survival is able to provide discounts. Now the question is whether the Diamond Store is a cheaper option than both Android and Apple. And if we compare the price of this behemoth bundle, for example, we can see that it costs $4.39 on Android, $5.99 on iOS, and it costs 500 diamonds, which is equal to 4.17 euros. So in the end, it does look like the Diamond Store is the best option out of the three. The question is if State of Survival is actually allowed to do this. So in 2022, Apple announced that external payment websites are allowed for some apps, but not for all. Reader apps are allowed to use an external payment service, but as of yet, game publishers are still not allowed to do this. Could create pretty interesting stories between the game developers and Apple and Google. It would be interesting to see how Apple and Google react on all of this. Could they remove these games off their platforms? The final thing I wanted to check was whether State of Survival makes more money off their own store than using the App Store, for example. If you take 30% off $5.99, you get about 1.8 euros. Now, if we deduct 1.8 euros from that $5.99, you get 4.19, which is exactly 1 cent higher than the Diamond Store. So the Diamond Store is actually a good deal for both players as developers. Do you think State of Survival is doing the right thing by creating another store, or do you have other opinions? Make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'm curious to see what you think about this. Anyways, thanks a ton for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe and leave a like right here. I will see you soon for a new video. Enjoy the rest of your day and bye!